Hello, nice people! Welcome to the stream! This stream is extraordinary because we are going to do very cool stuff. No, honestly, it's because it's the stream from Thursday, which is extraordinarily a Thursday stream on Thursday. Still Thursday. I will never get how they are so similar. Tuesday and Thursday. They are so similar, come on. It's literally the same day. You can't even get mad that I skipped one stream because it's literally today, the same day of the week. It repeats twice as far as I know. And hello Zoro, welcome Kokodeyo. And hello Fortuna Street. Waifu points. Should I rename them from mint candies to waifu points? No, not for now. What is it in Italian? It's martedì. Tuesday is martedì and Thursday is giovedì, which are very different. The similitude is between Tuesday and Wednesday, because they all start with the letter M. But apart from that, they are more different than those 2 days, okay? So, here. Now that I developed the game, I started finally noting down what I need to do on the event side, because now out of stream I give priority to what I prefer not to do on stream, which is writing and drawing. So now we will do a lot of eventing. Cool stuff, I know. Tuesday and Thursday sounds different. Okay, yeah, but from my point of view, which I don't know how to pronounce stuff, it's the same. They all start with the letter T. Thursday, Tuesday. I never remember which one is pronounced which way, and I end up pronouncing them the same way. I hope I will not mess up my pronunciation by streaming in English all this time. Okay, today we are going to do a bunch of different stuff. First though, I got a bug now on itch.io where I can't play games with RPG Maker anymore. It gives me a error. Luckily though, it doesn't happen on other browsers. Let me see. Okay, now we are more reasonable. Let's see. Okay, the first thing we are gonna do is... do you see this lovable cursor I made? Yeah, prepare to hate it. Oh, come on. I forgot the trigger. I think we can have a save. We have a save for this. If it's not messed up. I think it's messed up, but let's see. Yeah, we're invisible. Because there is a plugin that messes up the things. Character anchors. Okay. Now it should work. Also, don't you love that save points are those lovely hearts, huh? Isn't that sweet? Okay, so, briefly, what are we going to do? Is managing losing this minigame. Because if you lose, you're gonna... well, the game loops on lose. And yeah, you're not coming out of this. You're never coming out. So today we are gonna work on this. This is super simple to do, so we have other stuff to do after this. Oh, we got waifu Russian roulette. Okay, let's go. That's what we are going to do, looking at waifus. Well, if we end very early, we might, you know. Okay, so let's see. Let's use the reward, a random picture from the folder, hoping I won't regret it. Oh, we got Lizzie again. Look at her looking to a book. Well, there is no cover in the book. I'm sorry. I know the artist wanted to focus more on the character, on Laetitia, her checking a book, but the book has no freaking cover. What is she studying? Nothing? Okay, to be fair, maybe she's studying like void magic. She's a spellcaster, of course, unless you want to do her as a warrior tank. I tried. So maybe the book not having a title is on its own a way to define what the book is, right? Because if you study void magic, what is void? Nothing. So literally it's a book about nothing. The void magic. That's my theory at least. The spicy ones got displaced somewhere else. Well, I usually have that. No, I don't. I should add a little more from the unsafe folder if you really want, though. Maybe next time, okay? Maybe next time. There are some almost dangerous ones there, but luckily they didn't happen. Well, one or two did. Never mind. Never mind. So here the solution to the problem should be pretty simple. Where is it? So when you lose, there is a loop that starts. It's this one. Because the loop is how it's called, more like a placeholder, because originally the game would literally change the position of your game cursor to do a small animation. Let me repeat. The original game changed the position of your freaking original cursor, even if it was kinda laggy, so I decide against it now. I have a more cleaner solution. And so as a placeholder I just said, lose, instead of doing the animation. Which is not super simple to do, but we can try. So, here. When we lose, we turn off the cursor moving. Well, maybe would be nice to at least give some context here. I was hoping to do it without spoiling, but I feel like we need the context here. So yeah, we got a set point. Hug. Oh, thanks for the hug. Appreciated. Okay, here. What this area is literally avoid your cursor. No, really. My cursor is moving on its own. And when it reaches Fazei, if I don't move it away, I will lose. While of course I go around. And how it works is simple. It gives the cursor, or there is a parameter that is the drifting of the cursor, like the Joy-Con drift of Nintendo. And the cursor moves in that direction every frame or whatever. The problem is I don't really know how to move it in that in a specific direction. I need to rework with the code. Okay. Also another thing, I don't think I can see the YouTube chat now. Because there is a bug on YouTube now. It's not loading. Maybe now. Aha! Okay, now it is. Nice. We have it. Okay, we are back on the stream. That was the wrong window I closed. Music again. Please no ads. Ads. We got ads. Freaking YouTube. Okay, we are back. Okay, so what are we gonna do? So again, this one turns off the thing. This one permanently stops the player. And this one is what I said, the drifting of the cursor. It's not moving anymore towards the player. And here it's leaving the lock position, which is required to make the cursor appear it's moving. So maybe we are not gonna unlock the cursor for now. And do it after the animation. We remove the text loose. There is no picture to delete here. And the rest is not playing. We may want the rest though. Because we are spawning a Fazei on the screen. Let me be clear. This one. We are spawning this one on the screen. Upside down Fazai, which is the old version, so we should update it. We don't need all this stuff. Well, this one currently moves the cursor. We may want to do a smooth animation though, on our own. That's a long ass animation. This is all for moving the cursor, though it wasn't smooth, like 4 frames less. Okay, so we show the picture and... wait. There should be also a code to move the picture. Here it is. Weird that I don't see the character. Here. Faz moving. Okay, I skipped it a little. So we don't need those. I just need to be quite careful to not delete where it's moving the character as animation. Like here. Okay. Let's see how it looks now. Okay, and the game returns to the previous area. If the animation works, maybe we are already done. Let's see. Cursor coming. Wait, I think I forgot to remove something. Yeah, because there is exit event processing, the rest doesn't count. It only counts up here. So remove all of this. Okay. Also we may, as I said before, remove the document lock. Okay, we see. And we lose. Oh, come on, mouse X not defined. I suppose it was used here. Here. Because it moves Fazei below the cursor. I think it's better the opposite, moving the cursor on top of Fazei. So for now we are just gonna set the center of the screen. So 1500 here. At least we can see what you are working with. Here. And goes here. Which is also a good sliding thing, but the sprite is wrong. We can use this one as a placeholder actually. Here. We call it literally... Wait. How was it called? Fazei low cap. Okay. So we just want to move the cursor on where Fazei was. Also remove the character and make the picture appear instead. Okay, still... Oh, that's a weird... A different effect. Maybe we need to remove... No. It's perfectly cropped. Still. We need to spawn it where the cursor is. No, we need to spawn it where the character is. Where do we know where the character is? I think it already was working like this. Because to trigger a game over, we need to... Here. We need to check if the player's screen X was matching. So we just need this data. And so we spawn it on, I suppose, game player screen X and screen Y. Plus some offset, I feel like. For now, let's see. We lose. Yeah, that's a big ass offset. You could call it a big asset. No, wait, it sounded not as a joke. Oh well, never mind. We should just do some arbitrary number, like 80. Maybe like the size of the the character, because since the screen X counts on the upper left corner of the character, we need to count it one tile before, probably. Let's see. We want to count it only for the Y, right? The X is only half. I don't want to do math, let's make the computer do the math. Okay. Let's see. Let me stay here. Okay, okay, it's the perfect coordinate. And here we slide it on the left to victory. And we return here. It's working, except I'm permanently stuck, I cannot move. So after this thing, let's give player complete control over their living being. And that's it. Maybe we don't need anything else. Except to fix a bunch of things. And to move the cursor. We need to move the cursor. We can actually do it with whatever we have with now. Because after the weight, we can just give it some code to drift on the left. Which is... I want a slowdown though. We can force it like with a -9, whatever it means, and stop it right after. But would be nice to have a smooth animation. I see what it is now. Wait, the cursor is not visible anymore. Why? The cursor disappears. Maybe because the switch is off? No, Does this do anything in the code? Here. I think this switch might do something in the code. Here, this one. Yeah. When it's 13, the cursor is always visible when there is the chase. But if it's not, it defaults to the custom cursor opacity, which may be 0 while the minigame is on. So first I may want to check it, and then we might force it to a higher number. Let's be quick here, because I don't think we can pause it. 0. Well, for now it's 0, but... Yeah, I don't know if I can do it. Okay, I don't think... I made it as if you can't alt-tab. Okay, but you can see here, the cursor is on screen, but the custom cursor opacity is 0, so... Which means when the minigame is over, it defaults to the previous state. Also, it goes vertically. I messed up with the direction. We can simply make, though, that when this is over, we set up as the custom opacity to max value. Also, X. Yeah, we need to set this one as a negative number. I hope it's not too high. Also, I was about to start late the stream because I was playing Uma Musume again, the game of Daiwa Scarlet. I was very winning with a character, so I was kinda hyped. It was not Daiwa Scarlet, it was another horse girl that, let's just say, referred as the trainer as my Gainia pig. So that, surprisingly, it's a fan favorite, or one of the many. Okay, it moves left. I think the movement could be fine as it is without extra fixings, except maybe it should be slower. Let's see now. Here. Should go for a little longer though. The speed is almost fine. Maybe minus... Ah, minus 4 is right. Minus 3, but for a little longer. Like... Maybe here? We split the weight a little. And we wait like 1 more second. A little less. 30 frames. That's the opposite, okay. Okay, we wait 30 extra frames and the cursor should move a little longer. Let's see. Too slow now, too slow. Also should move for low, for less. Never mind. Maybe minus 4 was right. But after that we just need to re-enter, see if anything broke. And we can pass on to the next thing. I don't like though that it's not moving a lot.
Bravely second!
And we got a hit from Wasabi di Soia! Oh! Quanto tempo! Ma come va? Come stai? Nice vederti qui. How it's going? Bella ciao, bella ciao. Ok, I'm getting a little sono confuso. Oh no. Come va? Sto streamando in inglese. English. I mean English. I'm sorry. What were you stavi facendo? Yeah, my Italian is not even right. How it's going? We are here. Stiamo facendo il mio gioco. Or at least we are here trying to fix what's wrong with my game. Oh, I don't remember what I was about to try. Ah, nothing. Nothing. We just need to check if it works again. Yeah. My cursor is chasing me, ah! I wonder if... I think it's beatable even without a cursor. I made it that after a certain time, the cursor is way slower. In this way, if you don't have the cursor, you can manage after a while. Oh, thanks for the follow, Lens Divine. I really appreciate it. Oh, ho notato. It was a lot. I wanted to radio. Oh, thanks. I really appreciate it. Wow, it was such a long time. So basically, yeah, those streams are just to, well, mostly to fix bugs in the game. I'm glad this one worked right away, since the cursor kicks the character out, but the animation is not the best. But honestly, I can work with it, right? Let's see again. We can make it a little longer though, just a little. 10 frames would be enough, right? I'm not asking for too much, right? Okay, have a nice dinner, Wasabi. Thanks again for the raid, see ya, and have a good adventure. Wonderful pronunciation. Thanks, but there will still be some Italian left in me. Also, yeah, I'm practicing a lot, that's why I'm doing streaming in English, and now it's becoming, I wouldn't say natural, but it's going pretty well. I wonder if I can just increase the value by a little. Like... wait, maybe 4 was right, but like 4.3? Does it even work? I don't know, I have to try. Then again, here I think we shouldn't go fine-tune everything. I think it works just fine. Okay, the 4.3 actually works, but still needs some fine-tuning, but it's fine. Here we have another mini-game. There is already the enemy here, so it's fine. I need to replace the description here. And the mini-game works as well, right? I just need to see my input. There is a fuzzy rotating. Oh, wait! Why is there a fuzzy rotating? Okay, that's definitely a bug. Because it also deletes one of the pictures. Ah, no, wait, no. No, it's normal. It deletes one of the pictures. Then I should just remove the fuzzy entirely, right? Huh. That's funny, though. I suppose I forgot to delete the picture, right? It's... Okay, he rotate picture 12, and now we delete it. Just to be sure. That's what happens if you don't clean stuff. Okay, we got this and the other thing. Now, what else? This thing, I think it works. I may want to redesign it, but for the demo I will keep it as it is. Maybe with some decorations I removed. Before it was decorated with those. I will see later how I can redo it. Also, wasn't there supposed to be a bridge? I wanted to add one. Oh, sure though, let's see what happens if we complete this area instead. Because the main gimmick here is to activate stuff. Oh yeah, wait, we are not over here because this is like a terminal or whatever where we need to rewrite a password. But this should only appear after we press all the buttons. So we can do like, well, I don't have it now, but I could use a asset that is like a powered down terminal. We need to press buttons to give it energy. Since this part is not used in the chasing of the cursor, we can just have here a wall or something. I may make one custom made just for this. Here, like this. We don't need the save anymore. This one is not used as well, and neither the gate. Activate switches, hearts, spell cards. Well, switches in RPG Maker are like booleans. So it is a way to store a value which can either be on or off, like a switch, a literal light switch. It's very useful because it's the simpler way to remember if the player did something. Like, oh, did the player punch the lady? Yeah, let's store it on a switch. So later the lady can check the switch and see if she will be upset or not. It's something like this. Of course, if someone wants to be more fancy, they can have variables or even more complex stuff. I love arrays, personally. You can store all the word inside it. All the word in just one. So I think this is simple. After we complete the minigame, this one lights up and has a different state. Which is the condition to light up everything? Let's see, you complete a minigame when you pressed, you got 12 points in total. It's not 12 buttons because during development I kinda nerfed the minigame a lot and there are less buttons now, but still, when the value is 12 or more, then we complete the minigame. Value 26. If it's 12 or more. Otherwise, it will just say... Oh, I need to put this in the language file. In case I want to translate it later, like, I don't know, in Italian. Power it up, here. Seems like a legit turn of event. Well, I should do more games where you can punch ladies and they will remember it for the rest of your game. Sounds an interesting idea, so the player will get punished. Oh, wait, this is the debug button, right? Yeah! I won the minigame. And now this one should work. Okay, perfect. Except it's not digit 2, it's digit 4. Also, it doesn't work. Nice. Okay, this should be digit 4 for the password. Is it though? Yeah, because the value here is 4. Perfect. So we have 1. This one is digit 1, which is correct. This one should be digit 3. And the value here is correct. And last one, other work of this section, and the number is 2. Oh wait, you get teleported here, and here it's 2. Perfect, okay. So now we may want to check if... no, we are gonna check if the password works at the end of the stream, because we need to do something first. The battles. Set up the battles before it. Have you tried the ultimate super mega cool edition of RPG Maker for Nintendo Switch? Lance? It's kind of a meme here, how bad the games from RPG Maker and MV Player are on Switch. I streamed them in Italian more than 1 year ago. Unfortunately, I didn't in English. Maybe I should. There were some epic stuff in, like, negative value actually. There was a very mystical game where you don't know what was happening at any given moment. Unfortunately, I don't have it anymore. We called it the samurai game. It was a samurai. We went in another map. We end up in a poison swamp for whatever reason. Yeah, those kind of games made with random asset. Random default asset. I also bought the RPG Maker for 3DS, and I felt very scammed because I wasted like $50 or something. That you can't even make a game in English in Italy, because if you publish a game with RPG Maker Fest, only Italian people will see it. You can't even set up a language. It's by default only for Italian people, and you have to pay if you want to make more games. Like, I didn't pay enough $50 to, like, buy something to make games for you. Wait, where's my Trickdorf? I need to pay to make games free for you, huh? Okay, I'm back. This one for Switch cost 180 euros, huh? Wait, what do you mean? Ah, if you want everything. Ah, okay, okay, that's not really super surprising, because on Steam there are too many DLCs for RPG Maker. Like, I would say even over 1,000 you have to pay just to have every DLC. Probably more. But in my opinion, DLCs for RPG Maker are kinda useless, because if you want good assets for your game, you need to pay, or I don't know, good assets you can find online, or even pay your own artist. If you don't need cool asset for your game because you're just starting up, you don't need to pay, right? You don't need asset. So again, if someone is noob, they don't need asset. If they are pro, they pay their own asset. So overall, pretty useless. On Switch maybe it's a little better, because you cannot import your own asset, but still. Still better not to develop on Switch to begin with. You don't have a lot of ways to market the game or do any serious stuff. But for the fancies, definitely. You can make a maker everywhere. Okay, so for too much time, like 2 weeks or something, I feel like my demo is almost done, but it's not so, and yeah, it's taking too long. You're taking too long! That's why maybe trying on stream what we need will make us have a much clearer picture. Also, for the demo, unfortunately, I need to cut what's beyond this gate. I really wanted to have a full section after this gate, which is actually the main meaning of the game subtitle, but I had to cut it entirely from the demo because, well, first I cut a small part, and then I realized, no, this way it will lose the final impact it will have on the final game. And no, for anybody that played the original game, it's not the purgatory. It's another thing beyond this door now. Maybe the purgatory will come later, or, well, it will be reworked. Yeah, I need to improve a lot of things from the original game, because the original game was ruthless in a lot of things. I need to make it ruthless, but in a kinder way, you know. Like, it was a time where it deactivates your monitor, but that causes problems in some scenarios, so I made a stain from that. Okay, so what do we want to do? There are enemies that you fight in front of every, we can call them sigils, but they are terminals. And the thing is, the battle changes based off which number it is. The first one is longer, because after that a countdown starts, so the battles after will be a little easier. I think this is enough, because they count... We can change the name. 25. I think it's fine. So we just need to copy paste this one, right? So we have one here. This one is the old version. And here. If we beat one... Oh wait, yeah, if we beat one... Oh. There's a little issue, because if we beat one and we backtrack without activating the terminal, all the other enemies will be stronger. Which could be fine, but we may want to activate a switch, just in case. It's possible to include a rank type of difficulty in games you create with RPG Maker. Or you can do whatever you want. People made like 3D games with RPG Maker. My games try to shut down your computer as a fake out. Doesn't do really, actually. It doesn't, but it does a fake out. So you can do anything. And it's super simple. Like, for example, you can make... There is the option of show choices, where you can select any sort of choices. Like you can make easy, medium, your mom as the highest difficulty, which will appear, let's see if it works. It will appear like this. You just select your mom, and based on the choice you can later save, like in a value, the difficulty value, like 3, 2, 1 and whatever. Your mom, well, your mom is hard. I don't know what it means, but I wanted to say it because it sounds so weird. But it's true, like, easy, medium, hard. I don't know, the joke came out of nowhere. So the idea is to simply activate a switch when you win. So instead of just destroying the enemy, I think we can spare an extra switch. I'm actually pretty stingy on creating new switches because I have too many. And keeping track of too many may be complex, but here. Defeated first enemy. And we need to memorize it for every for any of those. Because again, if you defeat any of those, all the others will be easier. So the condition here is instead to check if this is the second enemy. Because again, the first one is tougher, because after the first one there will be a countdown. The last one is... we don't have one here, we might want to spawn it. I have also a cool idea here. We can have the enemy here. You can technically walk around, but we can do that if the player walks a certain direction. The enemy will rush towards the other section, so no one can skip it. Just for the fancies, because I could put it here, but at this point I want it to be a little more like less RPG Maker like, and if I put it here, it's obvious that says, oh yeah, fight me, otherwise you cannot continue. That's fine, but I want to make it a little less lame. Lame-less. That's why I could put it here. And when the player goes here, he will speed up in that direction. Not really something that's required, but would be kinda cool, so let's go. So how do we do it? We can just have an event on the ground, which triggers when the player steps on it. And here, we move the enemy to this place. We may also... we would need to store in which position this enemy is. So here or here, because if it's here, it needs to move here. And if it's already here, it doesn't need to move. But, since again I'm stingy on saving switches and variables, we can use something else. We can tell the event to move in a certain place. And if the event is already there, it doesn't need to move anymore else. I don't remember the exact code, that's why I note it down here. There is one. Move straight, blah blah blah. All this code is to move an event in a specific spot. Which this one is 18.3. Also, we may want to put a body block for the enemy here, so he doesn't by mistake take the other route. 18.3. Let's see how it works. Let's move it. How was it? Like this, dot move straight. We move this event ID. We find the direction towards those coordinates. I forgot the numbers. 18.6 was it? Yeah, no, 18.3. Ah, it's so close. It's so small, the 3. Okay, this is the event enemy. So it's number 15. Do I just need to say this or... Yeah, this instead. Right. Oh, we can try it right now. Select difficulty. Easy, medium, hard, very hard. Hell, your mom with a rolling pin and the sleeper. Oh no! That's impossible. No, that's even the next one after impossible, I feel like. Okay, if you go here, it will move. Okay, the problem is it moves only once. But it works. Now we need to make it... first, that doesn't make us wait. Second, it should go super fast. So, first it should move a certain amount of times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got this. And second, we need to make this super fast. Technically, you could try to outrun it, but if it's super fast, you don't... Alright, there's no need. Okay, maybe there's need. We cannot make it well, we can technically make it faster. Do we need to? Maybe. Again, I don't remember the code to make it faster, that's why we are checking the other game I made. Where is Artesio? Aha! So the code to make something a custom speed is this one, set move speed. So we can just make this set move speed to 8. 8 should be crazy fast, right? Is it even a valid speed? Difficulty Asian man when you bring home a B+. Oh no! I'm very sorry for Asian kids. Let's see. Okay, too fast. Too fast. Wait, no, wait. No, that's another problem. Yeah, there are 2 dots. Oh, I messed up again. Is speed 8 even valid? I need to know. Also, can you outrun it? No! You definitely can't! So we can even make it slower, so the idle animation will get faster anyway. And we can make a copy-paste of this one, or even better. If the enemy is not there, will this crash? No, because it becomes this thing, which is nothing. Also, we can do something cool, I like it a lot. Is this thing going? Yeah, okay. I learned this thing and it's pretty cool, it's this one. Instead of making an event, okay, for example, this is an event that triggers when you walk here. But instead of copy-pasting all the line, I'm just doing, oh, let's call that event all over again. The downside is, if that event is not there anymore, for example, delete event, walking on this will crash. So we need to be careful on this. But it's pretty convenient overall. So for example, we can make here a copy of the event 6. As long as it doesn't disappear. Also on the way back, we do a similar thing. When you walk here, the event will return in this position. Position 9-4. Find direction to 9-4. Also, that's wrong, because it should go to 3, right? I got it wrong. It's 18-3. Okay. That's duplicated, and we duplicate this one. Still 12 movements. And again, here we call that event again, 23. Okay, so again, if you try to walk back, the event will still trigger. Also again, I may place a wall for the enemy so it doesn't go the other way around. Okay. Oh, welcome Maelstrom! Welcome to the stream! We are developing here a game. Oh, the enemy got super fast, huh? That's not really how I want it, but should be that when I go here, it runs super fast. Ah, lovely. Still, I don't want it to be this fast. I want... Ah, maybe, okay, I get it. I should set his move speed as slow after he moves. And this way, it will not be super fast on the idle animation. Maybe now it's fine. So if you walk here... Huh, it sped up for a moment, but doesn't seem to slow down. Why? Ah, okay, yeah, no, why? What if I set the move speed to a slower number, like 3, please? Should work the opposite, right? I wonder why it doesn't work the other way around, though. Doesn't seem to work anyway, huh? Why doesn't it revert back? We could make a wait of 1 frame, maybe it doesn't count. Well, not super important, but that's kinda weird that it speeds up when I get closer. Yeah. Maybe I want to make it only when it moves the first time, so we can make something like this. I'm sorry because it's not the best way to do it, but I don't think I want to use a switch for this. I need way less. For example, I can do like I can just create a variable on the go. But I need to check here if it exists or not. Because I want, for example, here, after it moves, set a value. Super speed enemy moved. True. and we set it to true. The problem is, if I try to check if this value is true or not, there's an error if I don't define it beforehand. That's why we just need to check if the value exists at this point, right? Let's see. Come on. Let me copy the name. Let's see if this thing is not undefined. That's how it works, right? I hope this doesn't cause a problem. Let's see. Please don't crash. I knew it. Yeah, the value is not defined, but I'm checking if the value. I'm checking if the value is defined. You can't crash me if I try to check if a value is defined or not. If the value is not defined, what's the point? Okay, maybe there are a different way. I feel like. Let's see. How can I check for undefined in JavaScript? Yeah, good question. Ah, okay, I can... No. Huh. Maybe type off. Or maybe I can just freaking use the default switches, I don't know. Type off. Super speed enemy moved. If it's undefined or not. If it's not, then it needs to move back. Let's see, please. Oh, it's fine, okay, here it works. It checks if the variable exists or not, without reading it. And here, you can see the enemy doesn't speed up. But now if I try to go here, it goes here. And it's super fast, super vibing here. It's super vibing, lovely. Okay, though what happens if I defeat it now? This is lovely. Okay. We could try to battle it, but at this point I want to battle them when they are all ready. I feel like it's enough, right? We have one here, this one here. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, we may want to do our test run here. Unless, well, except we need first to have the features of the enemies. Because the first enemy is longer and it's also a tutorial for the rage mode. Meanwhile, after that, there's a little trick with the game window. Huh? So how do we do it? I didn't really implement it yet. I implemented it, but I didn't use it. Should be this one. We can see it right away. Here, the game window kinda shrinks, and not the game window itself. This is the game window. But just in case you are full screen, it still shows a game window, you know, that sort of things. Invalidate at now. Could be a nice crossover, you know. Okay, though first we need to change the code because it needs to work even if you are... Oh, you know what? I should change the code to make it work if you are windowed mode, but maybe just for the demo I could leave it as it is. Though for now, we need to find a trigger for this. Because for now, we need to manually toggle it when we want to test it. So we may want to insert it into the game loop, into the battle loop. Last time, or maybe 2 times ago, I don't remember, we programmed where is it? A battle loop. What is it? Simply, we define a pattern for enemy actions to start, and then a pattern that loops. We might want to insert in the pattern loop this sort of things. To start, we may want to give this enemy a unique ID. 11. So we can work on this. So this is the enemy pattern defined, and if the enemy is ID 11, it's gonna have a unique pattern. Let's make it simple. C as to combo, and then loops with a combo gate. Super simple. I may want to add something here that stands for or screen, and I define here the parameters like or sides, and I define the parameters. For example, I need to make the screen smaller and position it in a specific spot. Though the problem is if I... no, I think... I don't know. I think we can have just a lot of parameters. Like, the first ones are the position and the second the sides. For example, you're gonna put it on 300, 200. And the sides will be 30%, 30%. Or we can even get fancier and go 30%, 90% of sides. Though I may want to have a random value here if I need. I think we can just put a string instead. Okay, now we need to open our code. We love doing code. Where was it? Probably here, forever functions. Okay, where was it? It was called enemy pattern. Here it is. Elaborate net battle action. Here it is. We don't need a console log. Well, we may want to keep it. Okay, and it returns the next action to execute. We didn't need to enter here because every round it checks the next action to do and counts it. And here, based on what action it is, it does different things. And if the value is screen, it messes up with the screen, of course. Oh, show a plush, huh? Oh no, my webcam needs to be moved a little. Oh, you know what? We can make it dynamic. Let's go with dynamic webcam. Let's see if it works. I don't know why it doesn't work now. Ah, yeah, I get why. Yeah, hello. So we have. Let me show you something. I got a. Oh wait, there's green screen. Wait, I need to deactivate green screen. Here. Look at this! I got a new plush. It's Lilligant, the Pokemon. Isn't it adorable? Look at this. I got an extra flower at home and I don't even need to water it. Look at this, look at the face. Also, I don't know why this Pokemon grew on me. Not because he has the move growth, because the elegant dance is stronger, so it doesn't matter. And honestly, I think it now is my favorite Pokemon for whatever reason. Maybe waifu appeal? I don't know. And the best part is nobody can judge me because it's a freaking plant, so what are you gonna judge me for, huh? It's not a Lucario, it's a plant, so I'm safe. Honestly, I prefer this Lilligant, the default one, compared to the Hisui Lilligant. I don't know why. This one seems more elegant, like the name says. Digimon plush. I don't know Digimons. Maybe should I? Are there more waifus in Digimons? Hello, I'm back. I need to set up my camera because I had to change my table because the previous one was about to fall, and I definitely don't want my full computer to fall on the ground because I don't want to stream on the ground. I prefer to stream on a table. I think it's reasonable. I forgot what we were doing. Oh yeah. Here, based on what the list says, it will do something. For example, if it is screen, it will... We can do it manually, but... Or if we are fancy, and we are fancy, we're gonna do it here. Let's see. We can do it here. Function. Update. Screen. Position. Oh. Screen. Oh. Shenanigans based on next action. I love long names. So instead of elaborating here everything, we just call the function in the code, which may make it easier to debug. So we can, where did I set up it? Set up here. You can see screen, and we have two parameters after. Why there is a smiley face here? Whoop. We'll put a smiley face here. So first we need to get the info, which is elaborate next battle action 0, so we don't need to call it again. We call it battle action. So we have the... Oh wait, no, it's... the 0 is the name, it's wrong, okay, we need the entire thing. If I put only 0, would give only the name. Here we need everything. So it's const new screen position is the parameter number 1. And the new screen scale is the parameter number 2. What do we do with this? Well, we can copy the code we used before to test it. Well, first we should draw the fake borders. And then we do the rest. What does it do? Okay. We change the screen scale based on the new screen scale. So 0 value, first value, second value. And the coordinates will be based on the other value. First value, second value. And then we update the screen position. That's this simple, right? And we don't need anything else. Oh, maybe we need... Waldorf wisdom. What sort of wisdom is this? Let's hear it, sure. Up my camera because I had to change my table because the previous one was about to fall, and I definitely don't want my full computer to fall on the ground because I don't want to stream on the ground. I prefer to stream on a table. I think it's reasonable. I forgot what we were doing. Yeah, I hope it's not a hot take, but streaming on the ground is unhealthy. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't want to bring out intense discussions here, I'm sorry, but this needed to be said, okay? I don't care what everyone thinks. I am standing by this hill. And I'm dying on this hill, or this table, in this case. So we want to do an extra thing. Randomness. Who doesn't love some randomness in your game, right? So for example... for example, if... Here. If new screen position is random, then... I don't actually want to have it as a constant, though. We can do this. Let screen position and let the other. So we can change those. If they were constant, we cannot change them. Okay, so if new screen position is random, then we define two random numbers. Random 1 is a random value between 0 and the sides of the screen. 1920. No, wait, it's not a year. Oh well. And the other side is random between the height. Ah, wait, no, that's wrong though. What? That's wrong. Because here we are defining the scale. No, the position. And it's based on the scale. And I don't think we can randomize the scale. Well, we could, but that's not the best idea. So here, we instead randomize it between 0 and the length of the screen minus the scale. Or, no, wait. How does it work? Okay, bear with me. We need some notes. So, we can have this thing. I may want something better to draw. Here. Okay, we can pretend this is our screen. And it shrunk down by, let's say, 230%. That means if the position goes in a random position, it cannot go the way. Oh, thanks for this follow, Maelstrom. Thanks, really appreciate it. Heart. I need a heart emoji. Oh wait, a heart portrait. I don't know. This works. So if I want to set a random position for the window, I cannot put it in any place between these vertically. Because if I set it here, the random point, it's the origin. So the window will be here, out of screen, which is pretty awful to see. We could make it later, but for now I want to consider it being inside. That means we need to keep the random vertical position of the window between the top and a certain spot here, which is the new height of the window. Again, this window will be identical to this one. Don't mind, it's different. So we need to elaborate how tall is this window and subtract the value from the maximum height. Given though that it's 30% of the actual window size, we just need to do this. 1920 minus 1920 times the scale. Only for the y. While for the x... Oh wait. This is the width. The height is a little less. 1080, okay. And this should work. Now we have two random numbers. What do we do with those random numbers? We update our screen position, which now will be replaced by the random numbers. Rand 1, rand 2. And now the values will be read correctly by this. Or we can even do that if the screen position 1 is undefined, it will also do random, because if this is undefined, the game will crash. So to avoid crashing, we just randomize things. Because maybe I misspelled random and I said rand instead. It's fine. And that's fine, right? We should test our enemy now. Let's see. First, it's not randomized. We should have tried first the not randomized version, but let's see. So. Okay, first, wait. It starts right away? Wait, why this pattern? This is the wrong pattern. Should be pattern 11. The pattern 11 is why it's the wrong one? Oh, I changed the wrong one. Are we still? Okay, I savaged the previous version. Otherwise, I edited the wrong one, but should be safe. Okay. I was about to lose a pattern. Okay. Here we are. Now it will shrink the screen right away. Huh. Cannot read property of undefined 0. This is a bug that I fixed today on something is wrong with my word map. Huh, we don't even know. Because it's not in the code. Oh! Never. No, okay. So it's a script problem, though, we know. Wait, where's the music? I closed it. Huh.
Jungle Formula, la protezione 3 in 1 contro zanzare e insetti più aggressivi. Spegni le punture, accendi.
Shut up. Also, it was high volume. I'm really sorry. You shouldn't watch ads on a Waldorf stream. Now, please download and wishlist the Respawn Banter. Okay, ad, it's over. I know, I'm sorry for the suffering I caused. We may never mentally recover from this. Well, at least it's playing Deltarune music. Okay, the problem... Unfortunately, for this kind of things, we need to try it manually. And go piece by piece. Maybe here screen is in uppercase. That's a problem. No, never mind. It's uppercase even here. Maybe here. There's missing. There's a comma missing. It's the comma. It's definitely the comma. Of course, it's a comma. Attack. Okay. I might deserve this thing. Not really, because it's YouTube fault at the end. Okay, the pattern get defined here and here. Okay, perfect. It works. The head parts are still wrong. We may want to fix them later. Also, let's remove all the text because it's annoying right away. Less than the ads, but still. Let's try the random now. Also, I should define a movement if I want, but random. Oh, we don't need a second parameter. Also, the scale will be smaller. Now we see. Let's see how the random works. Okay, randomly here, I see. Unfortunately, it doesn't loop the new skin position, so let's see in another try. Still here? Huh? Where's my random? I got promised random. Where is it? Did I mess up here and the value is smaller than I thought? Let's see. Random between 180? Maybe I... Yeah. No. No. This should give a small number. Maybe I got unlucky both times. I don't know. No, I don't think that's how it's supposed to go. Here. Let's see. New screen scale. We may want to stop the game here. Random one. Oh yeah, now I get the problem. Those values are not used. Ah no, never mind. They are. They are. Huh. Okay, I get the problem now, because they both use the wrong variable. They use the screen scale even for the position, which is wrong. Okay, now it should work. In a random position. Maybe it's too random. Maybe it's a little too random. We use this Visual Studio Code. What's the problem? It's... Do you prefer a block note which is a bright white in the background? As long as it works. There's something wrong here and it's not with my word map. We should... what is it? New screen position. And see where the hell the problem is. Correct software is Notepad++. I don't know, I just stick with the first one I started with. It's still writing, I don't see the problem. You're writing one, you're writing the other one. Let's see. Are those the coordinates? No, it can't be. Okay, maybe they are. Minus 32,000. Yeah, something is wrong. I get it, I get it. The scale is not percentage based. We should divide everything by 100. That was the problem. Okay, now it makes more sense, probably. Okay, please work. Yeah, it works. And if I try to open it again, should randomize again, right? Would be cool, like if at every arrow it randomize. Why it's the same place again? Doesn't feel random. Okay, that's definitely random. Good. At least for the Y coordinate. Maybe we could check for the X. I feel like it's a little more on the right. Just to be sure. Also, I may want to make it move, but maybe this one for the complete game. Okay, definitely a little more on the left. And it's working. Okay, that's everything I needed actually. We need now to make it work. So let's see. We don't need this one anymore. We may want to set up an enemy pattern for, let's see, for the weakest enemies. I don't remember if there is a dialogue here, but doesn't matter, right? So, in the enemy tree, we set up a pattern which is screen. The coordinates are random, and the scale is we can start smaller, right? 30-30. And we may want to change the position later. No, this will be done later. That's all we need, right? For now. Yeah. Maybe we can even make it smaller. For now it's fine, though. Yeah, I think this works. Oh, you got the star, good job. We may want to make it smaller for the next enemy though, so we can make, if you activated 2 passwords, the third one is even harder. Well, smaller. 15! Is 15 doable? Huh. Let's try. Maybe it is? Also, we can make it wider anyway. I'm saving for when you have a fairy to the stream avatar. Well, I might add the default one, but if you wait some time, I would say 3 years, there might be one as a main character. If everything goes well. Okay, it's definitely doable. In a small screen even. Not the best for people with visual impairments, but that's part of the game. I'm sorry. Okay, well, we can actually make it a little better because we can make it high, taller for 55. Yeah. Let's see now. Ah, we may also want to try to kill it. Yeah, okay, that's not taller, that's shorter. Still pretty good, right? I need to move the health bar. That's definitely weird to see. Also, the health bar is... Oh! Wait, we got an issue. Is it in the pattern? Ah, it's still 11 pattern. What's the problem? Huh. Screen, the combo, another combo, and the gate. And it should loop those two. What's the issue? Good, I find it. Found it. Oh no, it's an... oh, undefined. Maybe it's the next action. Yeah, it's the next action, which... action B2. 1, 2, 3... 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's looking for the fourth action, but there is none. That's the issue. Why suddenly? I thought I fixed it before. Let's see. Here. Action B4. It means the action to execute is the fourth. I think we are... okay. Yeah, it crashed because it was... no, did it crash here? No, it printed undefined. Basically here... here, it went here because the action now is starting to loop. Again, the action number is higher than 2 or higher, because now that they done this part once, it's looping the second side forever or forever. The problem is, well, 4 means it's the fourth turn regardless. Though here it's a problem because after calculations, it lowered down to 2, but it's wrong because 2 doesn't exist. There's 0 and 1. So it should return back to 0. So the calculations here are wrong. Let's see. It should loop indefinitely. Maybe I should put a more instead of a more and equal. No. No, the equal is even better. Huh. Maybe I should put a -1. So the action to execute is 4, which is more than the length than the first thing, which is 2. And then we sum the length of the second one. So 4 is more than equal than 4. It should happen. Let's see. 2. Yeah. No shit. And if I say the length of the one, it's 2. So if I say action 4 is more than equal than this thing, true. Then it should decrease the value by... I decreased it by 2, but it's not enough. It was right here. But it's not enough. Let's see, it should decrease it by 2 plus 1? No, wait. Okay, it should decrease it by the enemy pattern length and the other one. But I think it already got decreased, right? I'm a little confused here. Because the value got already decreased here. We may also don't need those variables, right? Okay. So the action now is 4 and is decreased by 2. Then 2 is... yeah, it's wrong. Because here I already decreased it, so we don't need to count it anymore. This one is out of the equation. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. I was doing the wrong math. I was subtracting a value and then still working as if the value was still there. I hope I expressed enough decently well to kinda... yeah. Let's see. Okay, we need to loop around and find out. I'm losing it. Next time maybe we can work on fixing the health bars. Not the best way to stream, having to debug, but it's not like we have a lot to do now on the game, since we have the demo almost ready. I could work something for the full game, but honestly I prefer to focus on the demo. Seems to loop pretty well. Seems to work well, nice. Oh yeah, I want an extra thing actually now that I think about it. A cool effect, which maybe we could add next time though. I got a factory watching, or no, playing a little Octopath for mobile. That when you hit a weak point, the screen does an instant zoom and slowly goes out. Not a super zoom, like zooms by 5%, a little more. Which is still a cool effect. Though we are just I forgot to test enemy dead. Still, we are testing this thing and we are done. Okay, we can make 45 on the height. Maybe it's more readable. Okay. Now, let's try everything and see if anything is wrong. So we start here. Not powered up. The first one is stronger. I would like to have like a cheat code to one-shot enemies. I can maybe? Let's see. While I'm getting destroyed, but let's see. We have enemy head. Oh yeah, let's see. Let's cheat a little. Oh wait, that's a switch. Yeah, you're dead, boy. Oh wait, it's not working. I got scanned. Ah, because that works at the start of the battle. Never mind. Never mind. Then we are gonna win the legal way. The other battles will be easy at least. Easier. I should really find a way to debug the battles though. That would help immensely. I'm dying. At least we have cool music, huh? Okay. Let's see if anything creates a bug. Okay. The enemy is not here, and if I walk on the triggers, it doesn't do anything, so it's perfect. We may want to instantly win the battle. Okay. And we set up the first value. 2. Okay, we have the Ria segment. Don't mind, she's doing kinda quirky stuff, it's fine. I hope the stream will last longer than 8 minutes. Let's see if we can manage this section first try. Would be interesting to speedrun, huh? I don't remember how Sushi Kishi did this part. Oh. Huh? Ah, wait. The holes are not holes. Yeah, the holes are still a wall, so you cannot lose. Also, you can click. We're gonna fix that later. And we need to kill this one. Oh. Okay, sure. Sure, lots of things happening. Okay, same problem, probably. No, this time action A0. But it's right. This should be the pattern number. We can see here. Battle ID is 184. Or we can just see enemy pattern. Also, my computer might be about to shut down, so we should be fast. Let's see, undefined. The first one is not defined. But it has length 0, so it should go straight to the next one. Also, it's not undefined, right? Oh wait, it is, right? No, it's not, huh? Let's see. What's the battle ID? Okay, variables. Oh, in variables. Value 184. 3. It's the battle ID number 3. Let me reboot the game a little quick because I need to save my computer. Wait, I need to do this. Close. Okay, my computer is saved. Huh. So it was battle ID 3. This one. And it has a problem. It's missing a comma, don't tell me. Ha ha! I knew it. Okay. Now it's better. Again, though, we may want a cheat code to kill the enemies. You know what? We can do this on the first one. Win. Okay, easy. Okay, Lance, thanks a lot for lurking. Have a nice walk. I always love to walk by listening to music. It's a very good inspiration for my games, personally. I love it. Too bad though, because I get too many inspirations. So I have ideas for too many games now. Well, I need to make big money and find a team. Should be easy, right? Okay, let's see the game here. We might just skip through, right? Yeah. And oh wait, we cannot test it fully though because the screen, but the screen is still messed up. Also, same problem. Huh. I thought I solved it. Did I? Oh, I didn't mean to reset it. Is my game saved? Is my computer saved? I hope it is. Sorry, I need this little fairy for a moment. It's because the game crashed. Maybe there is something which didn't get interrupted. Okay, my computer is fine. Thanks, fairy. Because well, the game does something quirky, but if the game crashes, we need to realign it. I'm not spoiling it. Well, you may kinda guess it if you read the dialogue, but still. Okay, I think at the end of the battle we need to reset the screen position. Or even better, at the start of the battle we need to... Disconnection. No, it doesn't disconnect the computer. Maybe worse. Where was I? Here. At the end of the battle, we may want to reset all the values. Even before showing the final gate to make the final animation. So we can just say the scale is fine. The coordinates are the same. Okay, this should solve the issue. Now, why does it crash at the start of the battle? It's ID 3 and it's the second one. Ah, the second one is not fixed, I see. We will keep the fairy here a little longer. Also, interesting, it was a fairy between all the characters. The dog is the counterpart, is the evil one. Okay, let's test the second one. Please don't crash. It shouldn't. Oh. Yeah, that's not nice. Okay, what's the problem now? Mission picture ID 20. Huh. What's the problem? Also, coordinates are all messed up. I'm about to die, right? Missing picture ID 20 again. Oh, I'm fine. Again. Picture ID missing again. What is the coordinate? But the current origin chords here. Wait, no, you shouldn't put random. You should define a value. Okay, that's what it messed up. It's a string instead of actual random, but you shouldn't put random. Why? Why? It should... When it's random, and it is random, it should execute this thing and replace random with any other number. Any. Ah, I get it. Needs to check the first value, not the entire container. Okay, okay. Now I get it. That means though we need... Ah. Okay, that means though the second one shouldn't be there. Huh. No, I think it's fine. Okay, okay. Then now we may be fine. MV Fairy, MZ Fairy. Well, the MZ Fairy is more like a male fairy, right? Also, we can definitely skip the cutscene if we don't activate the button. Pro strat. Okay, this is the second battle. Please work. No. What's the issue now? I get... Ah. Because I didn't fix what I wanted to... Oh no, wait. Huh. The value is random. You know what? Maybe at this point we can just have a single parameter here. And this should solve everything. My computer should be fine. This is dead. Omewamu. And this one should work finally, right? Yeah, it does! Starts with a gate. Ah, this is a little tankier. Just a little though. It can survive 3 gates. I think it's pretty good length. It's not long, it's also decently short. The gate appears in the wrong corner though, huh? Let's kill the other enemies without triggering the gate, the event. Okay, other enemy. There's a problem with the gate, yeah. Did I reset the sides? I will check if the sides is reset after the battle. I'm pretty sure I do it though. This one just needs to die. Okay, let's see. Battle current origin chords and battle current screen scale. 100, it's perfectly fine. Where's the issue? I'm pretty sure we will find the issue when we try the new one though. Let's see. We are walking the secret way and avoid the entire minigame. Yeah, it's an issue. The gate is wrong. The wrong is gate. Okay. First, let's kill the enemy. And next time we are gonna fix the bars, of course. And make the cool animation, maybe. I could put a rage mode in there. Sneaky, sneaky. Definitely. Okay. Now it's time to define a number. The game should have teleported me to another map. Because I... why? Because the battle ID was not 2. That's why. We need to check if the current map is a specific value. And then teleport the player, because I wanted to teleport the player in a specific map. Let's see. The condition is if map ID is the map we are in, which is this one, 84. Then it teleports me to the other map, which is a short version of this, so you don't have to walk all the way back. In the meantime, we need to teleport the player for testing, because I think we are stuck here, right? How does it work? Yeah, we need to build this thing to be able to return here. But doesn't work. So we need to get fancy. So let's get out the plugin calls. Where is it? Change map. Transfer here. We are gonna cheat on the go here. Can set here. Set transfer, and we go to map ID number. Which number is it? 15. No, I don't know. 90. 90. The coordinates don't matter. 101. 5 it gets bugged. Nice. And fate type 1, sure. Look at this. If the direction is 5, it's a little bugged, the sprite, but it's fine. Okay. So, we set up the password. 1. And now Rhea gets upset. A little. Just a little. Ah, I thought a good detail. If I want, I could switch the player cursor to the original one if I want to make a special trick. Digit 1 is... Let's go with 4. So we have... this is the digit 1, so 4 and 2. We need to remember it also. 4, 2, we are gonna do 6. 4 to 6 and 8. Okay, okay, that's what I wanted to check. There's a teleport after you do it. Easy. And the last one. I should try to go on the arrow at that point, but... 8. Even number. 1. Okay. Let's try again. 4, 2, 6, 1. Also, okay. I didn't mean to save. No, I lost my save. My test save. Let's see. Now it's... I forgot this extra dialogue. So, the last one. 4, 2, 6, 1. Wait. Maybe it's 2, 4, 6, 1. Let's see which number is it. Let me cheat again. It's the number 164, 63. One? One? Did it? Maybe it was a 1? But the second one is not a 6. The last one is a... Huh. The order is messed up. Okay, let's try something. We fix the code and then we end the stream, okay? Okay, this is the wrong one. So now this is the passcode. And we define it right here. Basically in this section you reset your password. Say 4 maybe? Okay, works. I didn't mean to press the button. First, let's see if the value is defined. No. Okay, perfect. So we have digit 1, it's 1. Digit 2 is... Oh no, they're bound by the same variable. Ah, it was stored. I could have returned back to check, actually. Maybe another time. Now we only want those. Too bad, I could have returned back to check. But I'm pretty sure those numbers were different from what I said. Digit 1, it's a 1. Digit 2. Ah. Never mind. They all partially count as a specific number, so... Wait! I realize now. I can see the numbers here. Well, that's what it says. I'm not trusting it, so... I'm gonna do it on my own. So the password is all saved in a single variable because I'm saving values. That's not really nice, but 3. 1, 3, 5, 7, which is 8, 9. Yeah, I mean 6. Never mind, 2. Okay. Oh! E questo? Ah, okay, this one happens if... Huh. I should check if this one exists. Still, I didn't went all this way just to get crashed. I'm gonna check the value regardless. Value 163. Okay, it's 2, 5, 3, 1. That's wrong. It was 1, 3, 5, 2. How does it work? Why? Okay, this time we try and we watch carefully. Very carefully. You know what? I think it's even better if we just copy this thing. We fix those messed up password thing and then we can finish. Buffer is number 3. Cursor is number 4. Ah, here it doesn't say which number it is. Maybe we should set it up. Ah, nobody does. Only this one. Which is kinda convenient even. Here. Huh. Why this one gets triggered? Okay, that's... Maybe it's getting too much confusing. No. And then we have the labyrinth. Okay. Now we should check the value we save one by one. To avoid problems. Or spot the issue. 1. Is it a 1? It's a 1. Good. Though it's in the 4th digit. If I say 3, it becomes 31. Ah, okay. Second digit is a 3. Wait, it builds it in the opposite direction. Now I get it. 5. And I got teleported here. Okay, makes sense. Oh no, Rhea! Ah! I triggered Rhea Wrath. Let's see. Shut up, Rhea. Okay, it's opposite. Just opposite. Actually, it's fine to trigger this, so we won't crash the game after this. The last one, let's make it 3. No, 4. 8. And now the code is opposite. Should be... We just need to invert the position. It's fine, it's fine. I thought it was worse, but... Okay. It's simple. Not completely, because we may want to reorder a bunch of things. No, we can just lie. For example, this is the number 2. We say it's a number 2, but in secret we use it as number 3 because it counts backwards. So yeah. Also, this checks for the switch number 1, which is wrong. Here. Here we get a digit of number 3. And we may want to copy this thing. Oh, Goopy! How it's going? This looks so cool. You draw over the RTP. Yeah, I draw most of it over the RTP graphics. I only have few unique things, like the save point here, and of course all the characters. Aren't they lovely? Well, she may be evil, below that cuteness, I gotta say. And we are... This is actually I would say a remake, or no, I don't know how to define it, because I already released a version of the game, but now I'm upgrading it a lot, like I literally doubled the resolution of the assets. It's not even doable in RPG Maker. Fun fact, this game goes beyond what RPG Maker can allow with tileset resolution. The maximum is 48 pixels. Here though it's 96. Simply because by the code literally I double the size, and yeah, via code plugin there are some problems like it doesn't load some like it doesn't load this one, and this one. It only loads the the last window and the first one. And not all of it, like it loads up until here. Below this it doesn't load, so it's kind of messy having to... not really messy though. There are some problems at the start when you try a higher resolution. But if you know where to put your hands, at the end it works out. I might have to steal the idea. Oh! Yeah, I suppose not many people know about it. But I think it's the best solution because with 48 pixels, it wasn't enough. Since all the art is hand-drawn, it doesn't matter if it's 48 pixels or 2000, because I draw a thing, I don't need to do pixel art. And with 96 pixels, it looks so much better. Before it was kinda a little rough, but still nice in a way. Waldorf trying to be the smartest guy in the room. Well, it's not like we are in a room all together, you know. He wants everything big. Yeah, Fortuna Street, have you ever thought about big fairies? Like very, very big fairies? What's your opinion on that? I literally have a picture of that. Go big or go home. Let's see if I have it here. No, too bad. Maybe the other one. What's that obsession people have with big fairies? What do you mean? It's called the Moe Gap. Moe Gap. Something small and innocent becomes bigger suddenly? Yeah, sign me in. Where is it? I have it here, I swear. It's perfect for the situation. No. No. Aha, I have it. Except I didn't. Here, okay, here it is. Here. It's for you. Cute fairy. Sides of a building. Absolute cinema. So I saved this picture, I saw it and I thought, yeah, Fortuna Street. I need to show this to Fortuna Street. I think we solved the thing with the password. It works, we just need to set up the trigger here. That it shows only if I complete it, it tells the player what's the code. We just need to change the text here. And mess up a little with the values here, huh? And after this, we are done. I won't test it again because I kinda don't want it. I need to draw all the terminal for changing the password or whatever it is. It's fine though, it's fine. Okay, I think I will check everything out of stream. Most of it works. The way that I'm out of bits, I would have given a giant Paimon icon. Ooh, more emergency food! That's great! We may need it later, so even better. Okay, we can stop here. We streamed 2 hours, so it's the perfect length, I would say. Let's take out my code and let's see who we can raid. We have Blob, Spoonie Plays, Meowie, and Mutation Ivory. Oh, Meowie is still playing Gusamuzume! I'm sorry, we need to play Meowie. We need to raid Meowie. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Okay, then that's everything for today. Oh, we have a lot of people today. Yeah, says here, raid power 6. It's actually 8, a surprise. Okay, maybe I should stream more often on the Thursday, Tuesday, or what, however they're pronounced. So, that's everything for today. We are seeing each other on Saturday. We play Octopath Traveler. I still need to see what to do. Sunday we continue Katawa Shoujo, and next week we continue developing the game. We still have stuff to do, even if not as important, but refining and fixing stuff is still important in a way. So, thanks a lot for coming by, and we'll see ya whenever happens!